The federal government says it will not gag the media in the execution of its constitutional role of information dissemination. Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, reiterated this position in Abuja at this day Alumni Association's maiden annual dinner tagged We're Stronger Together.
I do understand that it is important for media practitioners to do their job. It's absolutely important. Nobody can take that away. But it's also important as practitioners that we also do it the way it should be done. I have no problem when you criticize government provided it is objective and it is factual. I only have problem when sometimes we go overboard and do certain things. As Minister of Information and National Orientation, I'm always an advocate of the media doing its job the way it should be. It is important that the media holds government accountable. It's very important. Nobody can take that away. But it's also very important that all media practitioners have this enormous responsibility to ensure that whatever they report goes a long way in bringing us together and not divide us. Please say what is right, and the Minister of Information under my watch will ensure that it is necessary that your freedom must be upheld.
In his welcome address, Mr. Tony Onyema, chairman of This Day Alumni Association, tasked practitioners in the media to leverage emerging technologies and deliver high-quality multimedia content to significantly contribute to Nigeria's socio-economic growth and development.
Believe in the power of our collective strength. Hence we say together we are stronger. Let this dinner inspire us to embark on a journey of a commonly shared values, vision of a future filled with exciting opportunities and unlimited possibilities. Secondly, we are celebrating the great accomplishments of men and women who have moved from newsrooms of this day to excel across government and corporate Nigeria. This Day brand has in the last 25 years evolved to be Nigeria's newspaper of record and unarguably the preferred newspaper of choice among the business, political and diplomatic community. Many former staff of the newspaper have gone on to excel in diverse areas such as academia, law, technology, media, public service, politics, entrepreneurship, finance, healthcare, diplomacy, among others. In public service, no fewer than 65 of them have served or are still serving in different capacities across tiers of government in Nigeria. The list is still growing as we compile more names. In this inaugural edition, we have intentionally chosen to honor those who served in public service because of convenience and logistics. In subsequent annual dinners, the association will bestow honor to our members who have distinguished themselves in other fields of human endeavor. We have carefully chosen 13 members who recently completed their tour of duty as a point of contact, as my friends in the evangelicals will say, to celebrate all the other 65. These men and women have displayed unwavering commitment, dedication, and integrity in their respective roles and service, thus making a significant impact and contributions to Nigeria's socio-economic growth and development.
Mr. Ali M. Ali, the managing director of the News Agency of Nigeria and one of the awardees, expressed his gratitude to Obegbena in particular and the association for the honor.
So the first time, way back in 1996, as a local journalist, editing my Lake State paper in Kano, The Triumph, This Day had open shop a year earlier, and then trying to test the Lagos, well, at the time Lagos Ibadan axis they used to call it. And rather casually, said, look, why don't you start reporting? I never did. Then a couple of months later, I said, look, I've not seen any of your report. And the amazing thing about Obaibena is his elephant-like memory. Never seen someone who could, except a few other people, who could recall telephone numbers offhand, see him in action. One of the reasons when I left this day and joined leadership was an account of the fact that late in that Isaiah, we used to call him God rest his soul, the imitation of Nduka Obaibena. This day was everything leadership wanted to be. God rest the soul of Sam Inda Isaiah. And today we are here, others are merely wannabes. So thank you, sir, my publisher, for the passion you have for journalism, for expanding the frontiers of publishing, for breaking walls, for breaking the ceiling. And the great Disney family. And there is this binding about those who worked in this day and still working in this day. The binding I've never seen. I belong to several alumni associations, 5 of them, all of them. I'm still in their one school, but I've never seen camaraderie, the oneness, the bonding spirit like we have in this day. I am in a position to say this because having traversed the nation media landscape, north-south, I can say confidently and without any that this day is one of a kind, and largely because of the spirit of Nduka Obaibena.
In his remarks, the chief host of the event and chairman of This Day Group and the Rise TV, Obaibena, lauded the contributions of the awardees to national growth and development.
We are proud of the work you are doing. We support the social services that you are doing for yourself, binding yourself, and marching together. As was said, we've produced ambassadors, ministers, and before then an MD of a bank, and all that stuff. But that's a testament to the hard work we have at This Day and Arise and all the media groups under our belt. We'll continue to do our best for Nigeria. It was nice watching the last election. The spokesman for Atiku was This Day. The spokesman for Tinubu was This Day. The 2 APC leading spokesmen were This Day. The PDP leading spokesmen were This Day. And we stayed neutral.
Another awardee and the former Minister of Sports, Bolaji Abdullahi, lauded the organizers for the honor and urged practitioners in the industry to uphold the ethics of the profession at all times.
I left This Day in 2003 to report in Kwara State as Special Assistant to the Governor, Dr. Saraki. I became Special Advisor, became Commissioner, then became Minister, then I became the National Public Secretary of APC. So I have won many titles in those years. But there is no title, none of those titles is as important to me as when someone addresses me as former editor of This Day. So we want to thank you very much, sir. We cannot thank you very much. May the Almighty Allah keep you well. May He give you long life. May He keep you in good health. And give us the possibilities to produce many more ministers, many more ambassadors, many more directors, and many more commissioners in This Day. Because it's only in This Day. Somebody asked me, I said, if you go through This Day, we're just discussing with my chamber, if you go through This Day, there is no way you will not succeed in life. Because This Day is the only place that people will cut newsprint, hold candle in one hand, and write side stories with the other hand. You know, it doesn't matter what. But God has a way of rewarding everybody. And that is why we continue to make progress the way we are making. And more progress will continue to come our way, inshallah. Mr. Publisher, I thank you very much. Mr. President, on behalf of my colleagues, every single one of us, and the others that are not here tonight, we want to thank you very much. We cherish this. Just as we cherish our certificates, we cherish it.